Hi, I'm Jim Kraayeveld of Kraayeveld Law. Today we're going to talk about whether or not you should move out. Some people think, well, the first step is we should really get separated. Life at home isn't great, and so we should each have our own separate residence. However, moving out might not necessarily be less stressful. If your ex calls you, emails you, texts you repeatedly, you may still have a lot of stress. And if you ignore those, might get used against you in a custody case. So, if you're thinking of moving out, you may want to think, where am I going to move out? With parents or with friends? If it's with a bunch of buddies, is that going to get used against you? If you move too far away out of your kid's school district, will that be used against you? So, you may also say, well, fine, then I'll stay, which is good. If you have custody concerns or you think you're the underdog, this will at least give you equal custody and parenting time. And that may help you when you go to court and have to deal with those issues. In some cases, though, however, there's domestic violence. That's unfortunate. In that case, you may want to ask the violent spouse to move out if you have concerns about yourself or your children. But if they will not move out, you may have to consider moving out. And then you need to decide, am I taking the kids with me? Where are we going to stay? And then you may want to consider filing at the exact same time, especially if you would have to leave your kids behind. So, on the positive side, if you can stay, you may have more bargaining power. For example, you might be able to get the house appraised, determine its value, determine how much equity is in the house, reach agreements on who's going to stay, who's going to leave, who's going to buy the other person out, when they're going to buy them out. You can get this written into an agreement. You may want to hire an attorney and get this drafted up so that it would be an enforceable order when you go to court. So, we will also be talking and sharing with you what to look for when you're hiring an attorney. An attorney may be able to help you draft some of these provisions, all of these provisions. You can hire them for a portion of your case or all of your case. Those are all different options. So, before we go, be sure that you've downloaded our ebook on Before You Leave. It gives you some best practices and some really valuable tips so that you can be on the right road before you leave. Thank you.